Hi and welcome to the 3 After 2 YouTube channel and the May Quest for Single Figures update. Now I know it's late in the month, so apologies for the tardiness, but I've been really busy at work and life and golf and everything seems to have got in the way of filming. But we're here now. If you're new to the channel, then welcome along, and if you've got no idea what this is all about, I'll post a link so that you can see the very first Quest for Single Figures video I did, and you'll get some idea who I am and what this is all about. Now at the end of the April update I left you with some really good news, and I had a small handicap cut and it gone down from 14.4 to 14.1. Now since then I've only managed to play in 2 qualifying competitions, and the bad news is I had a 0.1 increase both times, so the handicap has gone back a little bit to 14.3. However, that said, the really big news, certainly as far as I'm concerned, is I've gone to a new teaching professional. Well, he's not new to me. He's a guy I actually used 3 or 4 years ago, and he originally got me down from around 14 to right on the cusp of single figures, around the 10.6, 10.7 mark. Now, I'm not entirely convinced in my own mind why I left him, but we've gone back and we've had a chat, and he's got some very definite ideas about where my swing is now, what needs changing, and how he can improve me. So hopefully going forward, lightning will strike twice and he can repeat the feat, and I can get my handicap back down towards the single figure mark that I dream of. The biggest change of all, certainly short term, is after 35 years of playing golf with a very cupped wrist, he now wants me to change to something much flatter. In an ideal world, he'd even want it slightly bowed like Dustin Johnson, but at the moment I think that's a bridge too far. So I'm working really hard on the flatter wrist position that he says will give me more consistency, cut down on the overswing that I've had for years and years and years, and more importantly, get the club in a far better position on the way down. Now, if any of you have looked at the live lessons I've posted up from the previous guy I'd seen, a guy called Andy Piper at Lavender Golf Centre in Ascot, then you will have noticed that in most of them the shaft is really steep on the way down, and I'm very narrow and I'm having to do all sorts of funky things to get down to the ball and hit it with any sort of consistency. On the course it's not been happening, which is why the handicap over the last year or so has gone up and up and up. Now Reese has said that this is a long-term project, so I'm prepared to take some short-term hits on the handicap, and so the handicap may even increase. But I've done some work, and I've actually been out in the practice ground last night, so I'll put some video footage up of how the swing looks now. If you've got any comments on what you think, then put them in the comments box below and I'll make sure that I respond to you. So have a look, and then I'll come back to you and we discuss where the Quest for Single Figures is going from there. Right then, so that's the video footage, and as I say, if you've got any comments about it, then please put them in the box and I will respond to you. Personally, I'm really happy with how that's developing. Now I know the wrist is a long way from being flat, but the cupping is far less significant than it used to be, and the quality of those strikes was much better, and I'm happy. Now we've got to get rid of the early extension and me moving away from the ball, but one step at a time. Going forward, we're getting right into the heart of the competitive season now, and over the forthcoming bank holiday weekend, there's another majors board competition at Royal Ascot called the Stone Cup, so I'll be competing in that. The danger of that is it's 2 rounds over the long weekend, and of course being on 14.3, any bad rounds now are going to put me closer and closer and possibly onto 15. But as I say, I am prepared to take a short-term handicap hit for the longer term gain in terms of consistency and improvement. So that is all I've really got to say on the quest for single figures. It's short and to the point this month. I hope the next time I see you in June there'll be some really positive news on the handicap, and it won't actually be going up and up and up, but the changes that we're making will have actually started to take effect, and once I'm on the course I can see some improvement, get some confidence and go out with a free mind, enjoy my golf and hopefully post some good scores. Hopefully you'll have some good scores too over the forthcoming weeks, and if you like what you see on the channel then don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button as well if you like the video, and please if you do have any comments please put them in the comments box below and I promise I will get back to you. Other than that, I'll see you for the next video really soon.